Devils? J-Dog back to answer some more goddamn questions. Questions we're going over is the Glenn Benton, the biggest poser in metal scene. And I didn't fucking prove shit. I'm going to scroll right to the fucking bottom because J-Dog's busy in the motherfucker. We had that goddamn Labor Day sale, the free shipping over $100, and goddamn, I'm fucking buried in the fucking gills, motherfuckers. So thanks for all the orders, Devils, that put the orders in. And all the guys, yeah, they're saying left and right. It's J-Dog comments and, hey, what's up, J-Dog? Hey, J-Dog, I bought this because you recommended. Always cool to see that, Devils. So definitely put, whatever, put it in there. I love seeing that because I see all the orders. I see every order something that comes through. So when anybody says something, especially the funny shit, some guys, hey, J-Dog, are these titles heavier than Pantera? I definitely laugh my fucking ass off. And if nothing else, it's fucking cool. And it kind of gives and if you bought something because I mentioned it or talk about it, I love when you put that in too, because it really kind of gives a reason okay, fucking, I enjoy doing the channel, but also as a business thing, it's not a complete waste of time, you know what I mean? So that way when fucking Chase makes fun of my videos or something, I can be like, hey, motherfucker, look at this, man. People buy this shit because I talk about it. So nothing else, you can use it for that too. So yeah, put it. I love the comments, Devils. Keep them goddamn coming. So let's see what the fuck's in here. Theoretically, there should be some good shit in here. Glenn Benton, biggest poser video. David Cox. Oh, here's a good question. I've actually answered this before. I don't know if ever on video, and it might surprise a few people. Hey, Justin, anyone for that matter, just me on the channel, sometimes LCAT, what is your favorite napalm death ever? So it's funny you asked that, and I think that's a good one, is because it's probably not what everyone would think. My favorite album that I listen to the most, I would have to say, is Enemy of the Music Business. That was like their comeback album because they put out those 90s albums that were fucking horrible. And they had the font logo. Enemy of the Music Business is when they went back to playing, more straight up blast and grindcore. And then they introduced the old logo. I just love that fucking record, man. Top to bottom. My favorite song is Necessary Evil. Not only is it a fucking fantastic song, love the lyrics. And it's funny because that's like a line that I live by. A lot of things that happen in this world, sometimes by the higher ups, I don't agree, but a lot of times when you break it down, it's a necessary fucking evil. You know what I mean? So I would say that. But after that, it would have to be Scum for just the uniqueness. After Scum, and any of the ones, because Utopia, Banished, Down, I liked all those. And then I don't like so I liked Utopia, Banished, Down to Scum. And then all that 90s crap was like Fear, Emptiness, Despair, and what the fuck else was in there? It's been years since I listened to it, but I remember thinking it was absolutely god-ass awful. But the 2000 albums, I like Smear Campaign, Order of the Leech, The Code is Code is Red, and a few others. I liked most of the 2000s albums, but the last two I remember not liking. Was there Utilitarian? Was there Apex something? I remember I liked a couple songs, but it seemed like Shane's fucking he's kind of influenced by that industrial shit. He was trying to throw that in there. Fuck the fucking bastard, goddamn it. He was trying to throw in the some of those influences, which I guess he likes kind of stuff. And I personally hate industrial stuff. Not that I have anything against it. It just literally gives me a goddamn headache. I can't I actually prefer, to be honest, I would if I had to take a pick, straight up rap music, Tupac and shit, Eminem, fucking Snoop, whatever. Not that I know that shit by any means. I would actually probably rather listen to that than industrial, because literally industrial, Nine Inch Nails and stuff, it literally, because like LCAT, like some Nine Inch Nails and stuff, it gives me a headache. Sometimes like I've met people who like, yeah, death metal stuff and wrong gives me a headache. I mean, it legitimately gives me a fucking headache. I don't know. So, I almost get like dizzy listening to it. So I can't stand that shit. So, but I remember on the last two Napalms, I think it was the last two. Actually, the last one I might not even heard. It might have been the two before that, but I think one of them was Utilitarian. I think that was the last one I'd listened to. There was some songs that I thought were pretty good, but as a whole, I'm like, yeah, there's too much junk volume in there. So yeah, fucking Enemy in the Music Business. And that's the tour I saw them on too, first time. So it's got a little bit of fucking nostalgic value for me. Question about Mike violates J. Canis Lupus. Not exactly sure we got that from. Question: If you were given the opportunity to punch in the face one famous person, dead or alive, with zero repercussions, who would you assault? It's a pretty good fucking question. Never thought about it. J-Dog's definitely not a violent person, but who would need a good fucking face punching? If you're gonna use a good ass whoop, I'll be perfectly honest with you. You guys know that goddamn line? Put the counts if you know the fucking line. Fuck. Face punching, dead or alive? I know somebody's gonna probably say some famous like politician or something. That probably wouldn't enter my list at all, just because I didn't really pay attention. You know what I mean? Like, so I can see somebody saying like George Bush, the second one, on because he was the worst president ever. It's funny because during that time, hell, still we were still growing during that time. I remember an accountant even made a comment. He's like, "Fuck, I mean, all my clientels, they're like losing business." He's like, "You guys increased fucking business these years." So I mean, I didn't never follow politics. So I didn't follow that fucking canoe. I just figured he's a piece of shit like all the rest. I just automatically assumed that. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there'd probably maybe be somebody in my fucking life that I had to directly deal with. Fucking, I don't know. I'm not into hitting women, but goddamn, dude, that mail lady, that was a POS. She could use some good face punching. You guys know the crazy mail lady story? Fucking newer devils coming in. Tell me if you don't know the newer mail lady story. One of the biggest fucking piece of shit human beings I've ever met in my life. Might be her. I mean, she was just an awful human being I don't know anyone that liked her. And I'm not even talking about people. I'm talking about people out of the metal scene and shit, like people that worked with her and stuff. From Juan Romero. Hey, morning, J Dog. Simple question: do you enjoy the John Wick movies? I don't even know if I know them. To be honest with you, what are some of them called? Not that I'm aware of. Nobody's talking about Glenn. Oh, here's somebody. Yeah, here you go. Ernesto Flores, Glenn Benton poser question mark. He is more metal than metal itself. Carcass posers question mark. Seriously, where are these trolls come from? Did you listen to the fucking video? I'm talking about the guys himself. And here, let's clarify something. Just because you played in a metal band doesn't mean that you're into fucking metal. Yeah, you had a killer ass fucking project. Yeah, you're going to go down in history, and rightfully so. Yeah, you did something more than me. I'm not taking that away from you, but I'm just saying they don't listen to metal music. But by that fucking case, most people will consider the kings of fucking heavy metal Black Sabbath. Do you honestly think fucking Ozzy Osbourne, Geezer Butler, any of those guys listen to fucking metal? And I'm even going back. Let's just fuck 1990 on, like Dawn of the Dead would say, or something like that. So fuck all those bands. Fuck the Cannibal Corpses. Does he even like Creator Pleasure to Kill, Possessed? All the 80s stuff. Venom. Fuck. Even, yeah, Venom, Merciful Fate. I'll bet you fucking anything not one of those fucking Sabbath guys likes fucking even Venom, even Merciful Fate. Fuck. Forget liking them. Have they even heard them? I'm going to go with they probably have heard them in one shape, form, or another. But do you honestly think fucking Ozzy is listening to fucking Don't Break the Oath? Do you really think he is? By that statement, isn't he the most metal guy ever? Yeah, I don't be long. I love Sabbath. And honestly, even the Ozzy albums, the solo albums, No Rest for the Wicked Down. I'm definitely a pretty big fucking fan of those. I really do enjoy them. I always loved Ozzy's voice since I was a little kid. Before I even knew who the fuck he was, and my dad was listening to shit. Just thought he just had a sick ass fucking voice. So, I'm sure Fraser will disagree. Hates everything with Ozzy, which is pretty cool because an original opinion, never heard anyone say that, but thought it was funny and cool original opinion. Thinks for him fucking self. The way it should be, goddammit. But yeah, Glenn Benton, don't get me wrong, dude, I'm the biggest fucking Glenn Benton Deicide fan in the world. But does he, and again, check out his fucking interview that I fucking talked about. What is this guy's fucking name? Is it fucking Clown Boy? Ernesto Flores. Yeah, Ernesto, what the fuck? Get lost, bro. What are you talking about? Like, he even says straight in this latest interview posted like 2 weeks ago, I don't listen to metal music anymore. I listen to like Rush and hard rock. And when he was growing up, he said he listened to stuff like Nasty Savage, Venom, Possessed Seven Churches, mentioned a few other things, but particularly those. He brought those up. Doesn't listen to metal. Yeah, he's in one of the greatest metal bands ever put on fucking earth, in my opinion. Sounds like yours too. Do you honestly think Jeff Walker listens to fucking death metal now? Honestly, that fucking guy, no fucking way Jose does he. No fucking way. At fucking best, and I've said this 10 million fucking times on this channel before, he's listening to maybe some of the 80s stuff that he grew up on. That is at fucking best. And I don't even know if he's doing that. And when he is doing that, it's when he's having a party or he's got it around his buds to look fucking cool. But when he's driving to fucking Walmart, going to get his fucking groceries, pumping his gas in his car, he's listening to talk fucking radio or classic fucking rock. I'm just fucking telling you, dude. Leonard Skinner, guaranteed, fucking 100% of the time. Not he likes classic rock too, and he throws that in there after 7 churches. No. It's that 100% of the time. If music at all. It's a lot of these guys that are just listening to that fucking stupid ass Joe Rogan bullshit. I'm just telling you. But yeah, Symphonies of Sickness, Reek and Putrefaction, some of my favorite records of all time. I'm not taking that away from them, and I'm not even saying they're bad guys. That wasn't the point. Just because I say someone is like, dude, half the fucking people I talk to are even like kind of associated with or kind of get friends. They don't even listen to metal. They don't even, I'm kind of friends with, or have family members. They don't even know who Cannibal Corpse is. Never even fucking heard of them. To that degree. Never heard of Cannibal Corpse. I mean, you're obviously not a metal if you haven't heard of them. I get along with them. I don't think they're bad people or pieces of shit. Same with these guys. If Glenn doesn't listen to death metal, it's not saying he's a bad person. It's just pointing out, wow, guy in a legendary fucking death metal band doesn't listen to metal. Like, for example, my mom, she's kind of clueless about the metal scene, but she knows a tiny bit because her kids were into it and we make a living off it. But if you mention Morbid Angel, she literally doesn't know who the fuck that is. Be total deer in headlights. But with that being said, so she's pretty naive to that type of stuff. She knows who Ozzy Osbourne is, right? Probably likes a couple songs, not even knowing it. Maybe. But I guarantee you, if you were to ask her, do you think Ozzy Osbourne listens to heavy metal? She'd be like, oh, yeah, of course. Of course. But he doesn't. But he fucking doesn't. That's all I'm saying. It's like, so what I'm saying to the naive people, because there's a lot of younger devils, as I was in that boat too, me growing up and listening to the Vaders, the Deicides, and all that, and the Carcasses, I fucking assumed, hell, even Venom, hell, even Merciful Fate, that they would listen to metal music. And you slowly but surely find out, fuck, a lot of these originator guys, they don't listen to metal at all. King Diamond, again, I've said it a million times. He brings up Slayer and Metallica, which A, he's fucking friends with, so it doesn't count right out the gate. And B, those bands don't count anyways, because who the fuck doesn't like those bands? My fucking dad likes Metallica, literally. And he rips on metal all the time. But that's Screaming Demon bullshit. I don't like that headbang and shit. Likes some Metallica, though. They don't fucking count. That's what King Diamond would say he likes. You think King Diamond likes Possessed 7 Churches? You think he likes Death, Scream, Bloody Gore? You think he likes Creator, Pleasure to Kill? You think he likes Destruction, Sentence of Death? You think he likes any Sodom? Fuck no. Fuck no, he doesn't. And so I'm just, and again, I'm not beating up on the guy. I mean, it kind of sounds like I am. I'm just talking about a topic that I never knew when I was like a teenager. I literally would assume, oh, yeah, King Diamond, of course he likes Cannibal Corpse. That's what I thought at 16. I seriously would have thought that until I started realizing, meeting these guys, hearing the music in the background, their fucking tour bus and shit, and it's literally a fucking Leonard Skinner. What the fuck? These guys don't even listen to metal. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? So I'm just letting the younger generation know, in case they happen to give a fuck. And if they don't give a fuck, they don't give a fuck. You don't need to give a fuck. Just a topic to talk about because it's kind of fun. You know what I mean? So why the fuck not? And it's a metal channel, so what the fuck else are we supposed to talk about? So yeah, Ernesto, get lost, bro. Yeah, seriously. No troll over here, just telling the fucking facts. Straight truth. But yeah, those bands are still fucking great. I guarantee I'm a bigger fan of both of them than you are. I would bet a fucking stack of bennies that I am. I like this. Ryan has heard a goddamn fucking question here. 1988 to 1992 was the best years of classic death metal. Oh, he said, yeah, not really a question, but a fact. I agree. I would go down to about 87 to about 92. Because 87, for example, I think that was like the first Nihilist demo. Seemed like a lot of them were squeezing them in 87. Carcass demo. Sarcophagal Iron or Eye, isn't that 87? A lot of shit started getting squeezed in 87. So I'd go to 87 and 92. Give it a solid 5 years, goddammit. But yeah, I would say those are the best years of death metal, for sure. And just in general, that would be my favorite era of music. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's shit outside that I love. For example, Merciful Fate, Dios, 84, Melissa, 82, etc. That's some of my favorite shit of all time. So the stuff outside of that, I'm just saying as a whole, that's most stuff that came out of that. And if it was death metal or extreme metal, I like there's a very high likelihood of me liking it. Furnace Rex J Dog, the vocalist on the Carcass demo was Sanji. Yeah, what did I say? Sanchez, I thought he was called, but I knew it was something like that. What the fuck ever happened to that guy? Is he still listening to metal? Probably not. Michael Weenus. I heard a rumor that Glenn recently converted to Christianity, and this will be his final tour with DSI before locating a small village in Uganda for missionary work. See, this is a troll comment, Ernesto, whatever the hell your name was. J Dog, can you confirm with this with him on video? Obviously not, man. It's just obvious that he's not into Christianity. Not to mention, people kind of started that rumor. I've heard rumors like in the early 2000s. Yeah, Glenn's really in the closet Christian and shit. I highly, highly, highly doubt that. Granted, I'm not in his fucking backyard or anything. I know him personally. I mean, barely got the fucking photo with the guy. That was like pulling goddamn fucking teeth. But I mean, I'd be willing to bet money that he's not a fucking Christian. Could be wrong. I mean, I don't know personally. He puts out a hell of a fucking front. If Warren Spawn 666, what's up, J Dog? Did you pick up a copy of the Mortal Decay Gathering of Human Artifacts LP that came out a few years back? Their demos blow me away. I didn't know until recently that it came on the LP, and I texted Joe asking if he had one extra, and he didn't. So it looks like I'm going to have to eBay because I fucking love those goddamn demos. I just have the CD, the original one, signed by all the guys in gold ink. In case you happen to give a flying fuck. Pretty sure I showed it on camera too. Black Valentine, it looked like he's giving some physique advice. Nothing new with metal. You should totally do some overhead press to build those traps. Your arms and chest are sick. Thanks for that, Bravo. Actually, I started working my traps again recently a few weeks ago. I stopped for a while working traps directly. A few reasons. One, I was always kind of getting like impingements in my neck and shit. So what I started doing now, just twice a week at the end of my back workout and the end of my chest and shoulder training, I put a little bit of just shrugs at the end. So that way, 3-4 sets and see how that goes. But I purposely, stopped doing it. And I never liked the fucking huge trap look, which first of all, from my videos, you can't really tell. I mean, actually, me posed down or whatever, my traps are pretty in proportion to my shoulders, but I would like them from the back more pop. From the front, actually, I'm like, yeah, I think they look totally fucking fine. I'm more of a like the 3D delts, like the flex wheelers and shit like that. But it's just funny you bring that up because I actually have kind of added that back in recently. But yeah, for a while I did cut them out. A lot of times I'll cut some movements out, take it out for a while, put it back in, and et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, I don't just do the same thing over and over and over again. But I'll put them in a few back weeks and keep them in for the next 6 months ago. See how it goes. I mean, hopefully I don't get any fucking the goddamn tightness in the neck drum. That was the biggest fucking thing. These fucking things suck. So far, so good though. No problems. Feels good. See if we can get one more goddamn question here, but people are just. So you got a couple questions. Brutal131 question: what are your thoughts on omega threes? I think they're fucking fantastic, and take them. I supplement them as well. Take at least 3,000 milligrams a day of coming from fish oil, not flaxseed oil. Flaxseed oil is not that digestible by the human digestive tract. It's more so for animals. So if you're a human being watching this, and you're trying to get omega threes, don't get it from flaxseed oil. It has a much harder time breaking it down and converting to EPA and DHEA as opposed to the fish oil. It does very, very easily. So yeah, 3,000 milligrams. You can even go fucking some cycles go up to 10 grams a day. I never done that. I shoot for about 4,500 a day, but 3,000 is where the all the research shows where the health benefits come in. So a lot of guys when they're taking them, they're taking, I take my fish oil day. It's like, yeah, you're taking 500 milligrams, bro. You're 6 times under dose. You're not gonna get shit from those. But yeah, omega threes are fantastic. I've been taking them for years and years. There's so many health benefits. It's not even fucking funny. It's kind of a no brainer. It's not that expensive either. I've heard people saying they're not safe and can actually cause heart problems. Yeah, I've heard that too. But all the dude, it's like one person will say eggs are fucking bad for you, whole omega-3 eggs, and fucking another one will say, goddamn, eggs are the greatest thing since sliced bread. I go by fucking what does majority of the research say, and people that actually get results have gotten results for years. What they say, I mean, some dickhead comes up in 2021, and I've literally seen on blood work markers, especially lipid profiles, improve on people showing me their blood work before taking omega-3s and adding them in 3 to 5,000 milligrams. A lot of times if they're kind of shitty, I'll push them to 5,000 milligrams a day, and their blood work improves. So, and lipid profile is a huge marker of fucking arterial sclerosis, which is the main reason people have heart attacks. Not the only reason. You know, there's heart palpitations, arrhythmias, things like that. There's other reasons you can have a heart attack. But the main reason we hear the largest cause of death, people heart disease, is because plaque buildup in the arteries. And monitoring through blood work is through your lipid profile is the main indicator of it. So that's they're bad for you. That's horseshit. It's all this hippie fucking nonsense where some fucking canoes coming out and when you actually dig deep enough, it's some fuckhead who started it who's selling. Well, no, because I'm selling buy X instead. They're just selling something at the back end. Yeah, there's no fucking way that they're bad for you, dude. There's no goddamn way. Can you also explain the benefits and possible dangers? I think zero fucking dangers personally. You know, unless the shit's rancid. I've heard you're supposed to keep it refrigerated as opposed to not. I've never refrigerated mine, and the rancid shit. I mean, that's kind of a new trend. I don't know how true that is, but again, like if it was rancid and if it's doing damage, then it should literally negatively affect your health markers. Mine improved when I added them in. You know, for years ago, it's like, yeah, because my LDLs and shit were, I want to say they were terrible, but they were high prior to you adding that and like the fiberlize and shit I use like that. And that was it drastically improved, like drastic. I'm not talking 10, 15 points. It was like 60 points. I think it was more than 60 actually. Because I think LDLs were around 200 and I got it down to 120. And then with rosuvastatin, 5 milligrams, I got down to under 80, which is where I like it. So yeah, I mean, I don't buy that whatsoever. I go by evidence. I don't go by what some dickhead says on fucking line. You know what I mean? It's like, show me the evidence. You know what I mean? Also, what brand do you recommend? I use Species Nutrition is what I use. It's a little more pricey, but the reason I use it is because it's also got omega-7s in there, which are great for anti-inflammatories. And it's very, very hard to get into foods. He also puts some omega-6s and the omega-3s in the right ratio. And if you take 3 pills twice a day, so it's 6 capsules a day, it gives you exactly 3,000 milligrams, so the clinical dose. And I do 3 pills 3 times a day, so for 4,500 milligrams. So Species is who I use. There's other good brands, but I like because the omega-7s in there. And I don't know who the fuck else from palmitic acid is the what he uses from for the omega-7s. And I don't know anyone else that has fucking omega. I mean, I'm sure you probably search omega-7s to find it, but it's another product to take. It's already all one. So, but most are just gonna be omega-3. So that's the reason why I use it. So, and I think that's all the questions on this fucking video. So yeah, I'll make the goddamn last one. I wish to the 20-minute mark anyways. Goddamn it. So, anyways, comments, questions, concerns. You know what the fucking do, devils. Comments have been slacking lately. Questions have been slacking even a lot more. Keep them coming. Pump them in there as fucking hard and heavy as you can. And I'll see you tomorrow. God damn it, later.